So I was recently down in Portland, Oregon, and I went to a store I've been many times, and yet I'd never put a video together for them. And that's Billy Galaxy. And I know it's been covered in several other places. I'm trying to, the toy stores. There's a Nacelle Productions thing on Netflix that actually covers Billy Galaxy. It's one of the first places I've gone to. I've gotten to know a few of the people that work there over the years because it's pretty close to where I live. They've come up and visited us collectors up here in Seattle. And we've gone to almost every time we go down to Portland. Of course, we hit Billy Galaxy. It's a known place for us. So I got to go down there and let me go ahead and film a store. It's a small place, but there's so much cool stuff. I always find something I kind of want to get. This time I was pretty low on funds, and so I resisted a couple of purchases I wanted to make. But I was actually looking at buying. They had a Cap 2 there that I need to replace mine that has a broken hand. But I resisted, but I had a lot of fun there. So let's check out Billy Galaxy in Portland, Oregon. So this is the front of the shop here. You can see a little Star Wars motif already going on. And even the door is supposed to be shaped like R2-D2. I didn't see the doors closed. But we go inside, and here's a look at the Star Wars section. It's almost all vintage stuff, as you can see. Pretty good prices, too. I was tempted by a couple of things, but I'm trying to save money currently. But you can see a good selection of vintage Star Wars stuff. And that's what this store mostly is older vintage stuff. It almost feels like kind of a museum at times when you go through it, because it's a fairly small store. And but there's lots of stuff from like 70s and 80s and a little bit of 90s. But there's even older stuff than that. So I just kind of taking a look at the stuff that's not Star Wars here. We have a whole section, well, more Star Wars here and there, but we do have G.I. Joe here as well. And then you can see the Star Wars cabinet that we already looked at. You can see there's more Star Wars up on top. Again, lots and lots of vintage. There's even drawers down below that you can go and look through, and there's even more stuff to grab out of there. Obviously, in the cases, you have to ask to get anything out. You see He-Man, all sorts of different things in here. And it's like I said, it's a small store. Indiana Jones, yay! We actually have some vintage Indiana Jones stuff. I don't see Indy too often in many stores like this, so you can just kind of get a look at more items in there. You can see a few Ghostbusters, Ninja Turtles, all sorts of stuff that are probably from your childhood. Billy Galaxy, as well as the people that work there, are just absolutely awesome. So helpful, so nice. I talked to them for a little while, and it's a small store. I spent probably half an hour waiting for some friends to join, and I didn't buy anything, but they didn't look at me like, why are you still here, or anything like that. Eventually I had to leave just because my son was getting a little restless. Like I said, it was a small store, and there wasn't a lot that he was interested in. You can see we have Transformers and Robotech here. And just for my son here, they even have some Jurassic Park. So that's my day at Billy Galaxy. It was a pretty cool place. You should check it out.